Hey everyone, welcome back to another Reactions with Erin video. In this video, I will be reacting to A Horse with No Name by America. Now this is not a first listen for me, but the lyrics are kind of interesting, and this is like a classic song from the 70s, in my opinion anyway. So I wanted to look at this song a little bit more, and it was a request. So yeah, let's do this song. This is a really good song.
Part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rain. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. Sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead.
Okay, one pause, sorry. I don't know if this is gonna get blocked or not. I'm a little nervous about this one, because I think it has been blocked by, I want to say I follow a couple reactors that say that their video for this song got blocked. So hopefully that's not the case with this. But if it is, hello Patreon, I tried my best. What a great song. Love everything about it. It takes like the best elements of country and folk and little bit of rock elements, and it comes all together in this fantastic song. Yeah.
See, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La, 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 la. The horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rains. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise above. Under the cities lies a heart made of brown, but the humans will give no love. See, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La, 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 la.
great, great song. It's like you can almost hear, because of the sound effects, you can almost picture the horse trotting through the desert, right? Isn't that what they said? Pretty sure they talked about the desert. On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz, and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the earth was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. And then that law chorus, that's, guess you could call it a chorus. Yeah, because what song was it? It was The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel. When they were talking about the yeah, that chorus. They were talking about how there weren't really any words to the chorus, and this song came to mind. I don't remember if that Song Facts article mentioned it, but I was thinking of this song because the chorus is just la, 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 la. That's it. But it's still catchy, nonetheless. After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. And then the chorus again. After 9 days I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground, and the perfect disguise all above. Under the cities lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. And then the law chorus again, till it fades out. Very interesting song. I've always been intrigued by the lyrics. Not exactly sure what this song is about. Is it like about drug hallucinations? Let's see if we can get enlightened at all as to the meaning of this song. America was formed in England by sons of U.S. servicemen who were stationed there. Lead singer Dewey Bunnell wrote A Horse with No Name when he turned 19. Although the song is commonly misinterpreted as being about drugs, it is not. Bunnell based the image in the lyrics on things he saw while visiting the U.S. Okay. This was originally titled Desert Song, since Bunnell wrote it based on the desert scenery he encountered when his dad was stationed at an Air Force base in Santa Barbara County, California. The song tells a rather abstruse tale about a trip through the desert. While the landscape is unforgiving, the singer also finds comfort in that scenario. According to Dewey Bunnell, the horse represents a means of entering a place of tranquility. And this tranquil place was best represented by the desert, which sounded pretty good to him while he was stuck in rainy England. As for why the horse has no name, and why it went free after 9 days, Bunnell doesn't have any answers. It seems the various listener interpretations are far more colorful than any meaning he assigned to it. The group's self-titled debut album was released in the UK in late 1971, but didn't contain this song. When they were contemplating a single, they considered I Need You, but decided to come up with a new song instead. The group went back to the studio and recorded A Horse with No Name, which Bunnell had written. Released as a single in the UK, it shot to number 3 in January 1972, promoting the group's label, Warner Brothers, to issue the single in the US, and also release the album with the song included. On March 25th, both the single and album hit number 1 in the US. The song stayed at the top spot for 3 weeks, the album for 5. The album was recorded in London, where the band was located. In February, when the song started climbing the charts in the US, the group embarked on a tour of the States, playing club shows before supporting the Everly Brothers as the opening act on their North American tour. I Need You was released as the follow-up single, reaching number 9 in the US. The group would become one of the most successful acts of the 70s and score another US number 1 hit with Sister Golden Hair. Many people thought this was a Neil Young song when they heard it, and many rock critics pointed out the similarities. In a strange twist, A Horse with No Name replaced Young's Heart of Gold at number 1 in the US. Interesting. Dewey Bunnell explained that he was well aware that he sounded like Neil Young on this song, but claimed he wasn't trying to imitate the singer. He told Rolling Stone in 1973, "I try to use different voices so that I won't be branded as a ripoff. It's such a drag, though, to not sound like someone when you can't help it in the first place." Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there. I don't want this video to be ridiculously long. That is A Horse with No Name by America. Thank you guys for watching. Great song. Love it. I will see you guys in my next video. Erin out. Have a great day. Bye.